Hello, we are back on voiceovers on this channel. TransLink has plans for 2 RapidBus routes in the future. In this video, we will be taking a brief look at them. Before we begin, please consider subscribing for more transit content every week. Also, please consider following the channel on Instagram, which you can find the link in the description. There are 2 RapidBus routes slated to begin operation in the next 2 to 3 years. The first of these 2 is the R6 RapidBus, running from Scott Road Station, down Scott Road, past Scottsdale, and east on 72nd before arriving at Newton Exchange. The route is slated to become the main bus down the Scott Road corridor, supporting local service on the current 319. Stops will be placed at every major intersection. According to the TransLink website, there are a number of improvements scheduled for the Scott Road 72nd corridor. These include, but are not limited to, a redo of Scottsdale Exchange, transit priority at key intersections, and pedestrian improvements at Kwantlen University. Links to all of these are in the description. As stated before, the 319 will continue to provide local service along the corridor, and it will continue to provide frequent, albeit less frequent service into stops in between. That said, however, we do not know what will happen to other routes in the area. Route 301 is the current provider of express service along the Scott 72nd corridor, and it is unknown at this time what might happen to it. Also worth mentioning is that the R6 will not be making a stop inside Scottsdale Exchange. The idea behind that is that all the local connections will be made at various stops along the route. Last but not least, this will make Newton Exchange the only bus loop to handle multiple RapidBus routes. However, as far as branded bus services are concerned, UBC has held that distinction since 2020, with the 99 and the R4 bus introduced that year. Still, this brings in much needed capacity increases along the Scott 72nd corridor. The 319 has consistently placed in the top 10 busiest routes by boardings every year. In 2019, the route ranked 7th with 7.4 million boardings that year. For context, the 99B line was the busiest that year with 17 million, followed by the 49 UBC route at 10 million boardings in 2019. The R6 is scheduled for 2023 implementation. The second of these RapidBus routes is the R7. While the exact route and second terminus is still being determined, it is planned to connect Richmond Centre with an Expo Line Station. Now we know this from an RFP on the bids page, as well as from documents released by the City of Richmond. Hence, this has opened up speculation as to where the R7 will go. Some have said that it will replace the 430, while others have suggested that it will run along the current 410 route. And although much of the plans are up in the air, it is possible that leftover local changes from 2019 will be implemented with the R7, such as the split of the Route 407 and others. At the time of posting, we do not have a start date for the R7. Overall, the 2 routes are the closest to implementation among other RapidBus routes in the 10-year investment plan. Once the dust settles after 2020, the region hopes to resume ridership growth along key corridors. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.